Hello, my name is Pastor Cameron Williams. I am the founder and CEO of Reached Global Network, where we function in administrations for ministry, media, and marketplace operations for churches, businesses, entrepreneurs, whatever your field is. We advertise, we market, and we connect and network through partnership nationwide and worldwide. And so today I'm going to give you a preview of the website, whether you have an Android or an Apple phone, tablet, computer, laptop. It is accessible and uh, ready for your presence. We want you to come visit us. We are a Christian faith-based 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are focused on discipleship and leadership development, particularly, specifically in undeserved and unreached areas around the world. Okay. And so, what I'm going to show you here is the official website of Reached Global Network called www.reachedglobal.org. That's what it's called. www.reachglobal.org. You can also contact us at our phone number, which is area code 682 396 5926. Area code 682 396 5926. That phone line is available from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Thank you very much. Let's move forward. I'm going to show you our website in just a moment. Give me 1 second and we're going to go right now. Take a look at this. This is Reach Global Network. We are an outreach for the unreached. This is our tab and our menu tab, rather. And here, what you're going to get is a welcome. You get the welcome video from me as the founder of this network, how to become a monthly partner, and those tier levels that you can choose. I believe it's $5, $10, or $20 that you want to donate or give per month. Okay, and then here you see our featured church, the New Light Baptist Church, right? And here you see the plans within 5 years, what it looks like outside and inside of the church. All right, so here you can watch and join their Facebook live streaming Sunday services, and then you can visit their website. Currently, it's still under construction or being upgraded or updated. Either way, you can visit both, and it'll take you directly there. Here you're going to see what we do here, our mission, our vision, our services, what we provide. We have a 24/7 help desk, and we have our calendar events. So what you're going to get in the business section is our network, our community wall, and our marketplace. Okay, we'll get into that in a minute. Our community is definitely going to be interesting because you're going to meet new people. People come and create their own profiles, whether personal or business related. So we're going to have more information on that. This is our gospel church where we have church online every Sunday for the weekends. And so this is the church that oversee. Currently in Maine, we have 100 members, but with all platforms collectively on Facebook and YouTube, we're about 10,000 plus. And then on other platforms, we're about an extra 5,000, 6,000. And so we did a census and we're probably hitting around 20,000. 20,000 subscribers, yes. Over here, you see the donation tab. This is where you can donate, contribute financially to the global network online, and you'll get some more information right now. Here is our advertising program. So if you need advertising or marketing, or you do that on the side, or you freelance that, we have services available for you to expand, to enhance, to bring exposure to your organization, your business, or your ministry. Okay, this is the information how you can contact us. Obviously, you see our company phone number and our company email. Okay, brought to you by YouVersion. Some of you know this Bible app is that brown Bible that says Holy Bible. Well, we connected with them, and so by way of YouVersionBible.com, we have our own online Bible on Reached. It's called the Reached e-Bible. Okay, and you can click there and read the Word of God in your own time, convenient. You can have topical study. This is online and available for you in any version. Then we have our social media section, where if anything happens to this website, you can look at us on our outlets like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and more. And you can subscribe to any of our platforms and follow us there. Of course, we have our store, and this is where you get to see all of our merch, all of our books, all of our music. If there's any vendors that sell certain information or certain merch, you can always get our merch here. You can trade here, you can buy, you can sell here. Okay. All right. And so here you see the C3 Center. That means C3. There's three C's, the Cameron Care Center. And here is going to be my philanthropic work, what I would like to do in the community moving forward using this platform that I built. The Reach at Men tab is where you see our vision team, our staff, and more information about who we are, what we do, why we do it. And then, of course, we see our reached rules. This is where you check out our policies and procedures here, read our terms and conditions. You understand our culture, safety protocols for every member, partner, sponsor, and guest. If that makes sense. So let's get connected and let's start the tour right now. As you can see, when you go to the foyer, you're going to click home, go to foyer. After you do so, you get to look at our upcoming events. You'll see who we are and our mission. You'll see more options that we have. So click that arrow, it's going to take you down. And so this is the foyer where you will see every program and ministry that we do. Does that make sense? So let's go ahead and so as you see here, we have our TV, our radio, our movies, our music. You have our gospel cafe, our store online. You have our prayer group, our Bible app. You have our Reach memberships, our staff section, our media network, our marketplace network, our ministry, our youth section. We do have an online school and life center. We do have a career hub for job readiness, career readiness, our listings center for resources, jobs, housing, whatever resources you need, it's right there. We have a CARES program. We have a giving opportunity. And then, of course, we have our hospitality and help desk so that you can get help 24/7 through our desk here. Then you have our gamers. You got our arcade. Those of you who like to play games, board games with your family and friends, we have that section available. We have a dating app. So if you're single and you're looking for the right person, you can visit our section. You don't have just eHarmony, you have Reach Dating. Then, of course, you have our online health clinic. You have our IDEA, which stands for Immediate Distribution Emergency Assistance. And there, that's for uh, relief for anything that happens, catastrophic events can take place, Hurricane Katrina, earthquakes, um, just inclement weather. We're here for you and your community. Then we have our crisis helpline. We have our Reached Camp. We have our library. We have our memorial hall. We have our Reached app. We have our partners. We have our calendar events in our search engine. We also have our products and services. Of course, the Williams Legacy Group, dedicated to the founder, and you'll have more information on our foundation and what we want to contribute in the long run. Then we have our grants and scholarships, business grants, scholarships for college. We want to do that for the community. My foundation, what I do with my philanthropy. And then we have our job center for those of you who are looking for work or want to increase your resume or do better uh, on your resume and cover letters. You can get your assistance and your resources here. And then you can work with us at Reach if you want to volunteer. All right, so we're going to return to the home page. I'm talking kind of fast because I'm trying to move quickly. I have a lot to cover in so little time. When you go to our wall, you're going to click on groups. When you click on groups, it's kind of like visiting Facebook. So you know how you go on Facebook, you see everybody that you know, you have your friends, they have their stories, they have their posts, they pictures, they have videos, they have birthdays. And so same way here, you can write a post, create a post, search for groups here. You can look at who posted and such an, I'm sorry, and so forth. Let me slow down. When you go to our wall, you can look at our rules. In our rules section, we want to make sure that you understand our community standards and guidelines. And so here you're going to see um, our authenticity, our safety, our privacy rules, our community standards, as I mentioned. Um, you're going to see that we are not a place that supports or praise terrorism, organized crime, hate groups, or anything else like that. So there's more information on those guidelines to help our community. So our help center in terms of use is also brought to you by Meta, which is the parent company of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp and other social media platforms. And so, yes, we are connected with Facebook. And so we're excited to grow and be an extension of a faith based platform. When you click on live, it's currently under construction. I have the password for that, and eventually it will be available. But live is basically uh, live stream services or live stream content provided by our partners. Okay, and so we're getting those channels set up currently right now. But when you look at the church tab, you see two churches here. You see New Light Baptist Church and you see Reached Gospel Church. New Light basically is our featured church. There, you're going to go on Facebook and stream their page. They have their Bible studies, they have their Sunday services, and they have their announcements and past events, and they have a website as well. All right, which is also on our site. And then you go to Reach Gospel Church, and there you will see the church that I have online. We have 100 members that visit us throughout the week. They're not always live streaming when we actually are live because people work. And because of technology, you can watch it at your own time, leisure, and convenience. So it doesn't really uh, bother us because we have the algorithm, we have those optics. So we get those views and we don't mind sharing them publicly. So that way you can see how we're growing. But as you can see, you have who we are as leaders. Um, you'll have how you can get connected, stay connected. You can click on our church here. You can click on our Sunday school and other ministries that we have. You'll see our articles there, what we believe, and understanding the faith and things of that nature. All right. Discipleship and all of that. Entertainment, TV, radio, music, and movies. You click on any of these tabs, you're going to have our own uh, our own content, but you're also going to see other popular on demand. As you can see here, Tubi, Roku, Pluto, Plex, Philo, Popcorn Flix, Mino, Dove Channel, Sling, YouTube TV. Doesn't matter what you click on. I'm gonna click on this and this. It doesn't matter what you click on. You'll be able to see live stream TV. Now it's free, and for some of them, you must have an account. But in majority of those partnerships, these are going to be free. So when you click on it, you can choose whatever you want to watch on demand, or you can watch their live stream. Same with radio. Let me just show you the radio here. So tune in, Sirius, Apple Podcasts, CNN, ESPN. If you have uh, a podcast that you want to expand or you want to build, I recommend Podbean, Spreaker, and Anchor for your podcast. Or you can do a YouTube podcast. Okay, let's scroll up. Entertainment. So now we're going to the music section of that tab. And here we have our own music. So we do create music here, but we also have other popular on demand sites like iHeart, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, SoundCloud, Apple Music, Shazam, Deezer, YouTube, Napster, Mixcloud. So those of you who like to listen to music, here you go. And then, of course, our movies tab. Same thing. You can watch Netflix, Hulu, Prime, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, Paramount, HBO, Peacock, Crackle, PureFlix, uh, YouTube, Fandango, all of those. So whatever you want, whenever you want, it's available for you. Does that make sense? Okay, let's move forward. Now, this is the meat of our network. This is the core. So I'm going to be less talkative and more visual. So let's click on media. How am I doing on time? I want to make sure I'm doing good on time. Okay. So this is media. Whenever you see this right here, you just press play, and we have our AI secretary that's going to give you a 2-minute intro on. Um, it's a more brief description than what I'm giving now, but you can click on any tab and have more information there. Also, each tab that we have has a Facebook page. Okay, just in case something happens with our website, you have Facebook to utilize us and to locate us. All right, to get an update on what's going on. As you can see here, we have our multimedia, our network, our virtual stage, our comedy section, our social media outlets, arcade gaming, athletics, our app store, our live concerts and events, our advertisements, media programs and assistance for those who want to expand and expose or bring exposure to their program through media. This is where you get those resources. We have a reached weather team, so that way you can be up to date with what's going on in your area and time zone. Then when you click on any of these programs and resources, they're like if you were on Reach Labs, you would go to that group. You could post videos in any group or pictures or whatever you want to post. But if you're going to go to the Reached Labs here, those are just listings of other platforms, businesses, and organizations. Let me click on it so you can get a picture. So um, down here, it's going to have a listing. Currently, it's under review to put up those listings. And so we're going to have listings for each and every single one. You'll get it later on when you browse and observe on your own. Okay, so that's media. Let's go to the marketplace. This is my favorite part. Okay, so when we go to the marketplace, you can shop online and get our merch because we have our own t-shirts, hats, sweaters, jackets, shoes, um, books, music, you name it, we have it. I'm gonna click on the marketplace really quickly, and I want you to see what that looks like. So we have our own kitchen, town hall, health clinic, real estate, industries, autos, personal, professional, express line, travel line, retail line, our finance line, our learning lab line, our construction, our local listings, our business listings, agriculture section, our manufacturers, our book clubs, and our zoo and aquarium section, right? We also have our Reached Community Care Center as well. This is a part of our immediate distribution emergency assistance program for those who are going through and need resources for emergency relief. I'm going to click on the kitchen section really quickly so that you can get an understanding visually on what this marketplace is all about. So, which recipes you're going to see or discover dishes and cooking inspiration videos and cookbooks. And so these are people who are going to post their restaurants, their business, their cookbooks, their recipes, their steps and things like or pictures of their food, and they're going to share their Facebook groups and pages here or YouTube videos here. So you have breakfast, you have ethnic European cuisine. What else you got? You got African food, you got Asian food, you have South American bakery food, you have all kinds. So whenever you see that show more button right here, it's going to click more options for you. And whichever group you click on, that's the group you can be a part of, right? And you can share. Isn't that awesome? So that's the kitchen section. All right. I'll just show you the health clinic. Um, we have an online health clinic so that you can get more information on our services and what we do and why we do it. I want you to look here. You see medical centers, consulting, equipment and supplies, homeopathic care. We intend to add more groups eventually. You can join our health club, our dental club, and our eye club, and other resources. Okay. So you're going to have all types of information and peer-to-peer communication, thoughts and ideas, updates on related health issues, and daily health tips, right? So I'm not going to go through every single one of these because we got more to go, but you can look at these in your own time. Moving forward, that's our marketplace. So as I mentioned, we're in the network, and so you can look at our apparel. We have a clothing line. We have our own grocery store. We have our own cafe online. We have a vendor swap meet. So if you have a business, you can uh, share your business, your commerce store, your merch, whatever you do. We have our shoe line, we have our accessory line, our Airbnb if you have property or you want to showcase or list your Airbnb. This is the place to go. Deliveries, those of you who do DoorDash, Grubhub, um, and you're into Instacart, stuff like that, deliveries, and you need more exposure or business, you come here. Or how to grow more business for you. Okay. Then we have our e-commerce program. So if you're looking to build an e-commerce store, you come here to get your resources and training. And then if you do Uber or you do Lyft, this is reached rides. So again, kind of like deliveries, you're going to go here and get more information and resources to increase your customer base. And then of course, again, these are going to be our partners. Let me see how I'm doing good on time. Okay, good. Let's move forward. Here you see our ministry. So when you go here to the ministry section, you're going to look at our e-campuses, the organizations that we're connected with. So not just Baptist, but we're connected with Church of God in Christ, PAW, other faith-based affiliations and organizations. You'll see that in a minute. We have our own prayer group, our Bible study group, our families program, prophetic group. We have our testimony wall, a seniors group. We have our auxiliary leadership training group, and we have our general assembly. So those of you who are members or partners and you have your own account here, you can come to the general assembly. And there, as you see those people clapping in the back, it's because that's just to give you a visual on how we are growing and connecting and what we can do to enhance our website. Okay. Evangelism programs and assistance. If you have a desire to do outreach or you want to grow in outreach, this is where you go. And of course, we are supporting all who are disabled and handicapped, those who are deaf, blind, uh, uh, they are not as mobile as they would like to be. This is a group dedicated to them. All right. Let me click on the e-campuses really quickly so you can get a taste of what that's like. So we have e-campuses all over. What is an e-campus? It's like a satellite virtual space. It's a group. So in case you can't get to these other states or countries, you have opportunities to create, partner, network, or meet with others in other countries. Let's click on Africa. So when you click on Africa, this is what you're going to get, right? You're going to click on Africa. You're going to see all these flags, and we're going to eventually have those potential businesses or ministries that are in these countries, and that's how we network and connect with them. And so, whenever you click that show more button, you're going to see those flags and territories there, if that makes sense. Same with the United States. You're going to see that as well. So let me click on that. All right, so you're going to see our USA Collective there. So whatever state you see there is going to show you the landmarks of each state. So it doesn't matter where you go. You're going to connect and network with those who are within our collective, our fellowship, churches, fellowship businesses and entrepreneurs around the world, around the country, right? And those countries and those states are going to see our featured church. Make sense? All right, let's move forward. Let me go back in just a moment. All right. So that's our ministries tab. Now we go to our studios. Okay, when you go to studios, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see our Reach Gospel Church, how we do our services, and you're going to look and see how we do our online streaming. Our general board is basically a group of leaders who want to help or who have the tips and the resources to help churches and organizations expand their media ministry. And so we have our assembly studios, which means that we are uh, going to set up studios geared for any language. So Spanish, French, German, that's our assembly studios. Then we have our network collective, which means that we have churches that are connected that want to be partnered with us to help them expand and to grow their ministry and give them exposure. Of course, choirs and praise teams, we want to throw concerts virtually and in person, but this is going to give you more information. Then you see our storehouse, right? That's for food insecurity. This is where you find those resources to get food, to get clothing and drinks, and uh, healthcare products and hygiene products and things of that nature. We have a Bible museum. This is going to be awesome. It's currently not available right now, but it's going to open, I think, within a week. You're going to see artifacts and history and videos and all this from different types of organizations, and it's going to be awesome. We have our singles ministry, we have our apostles corner and bishops branch. Those who feel called to be an apostle, you can link up with other apostles. Those who are bishops, amen, there you go. You have a group for you guys to connect, to network, and to lead. And of course, we have our church programs for those of you who want funding and grant funding and uh, just more exposure for your church. And then we have church life groups. So if you have a men's ministry, women's ministry, if you have a singles ministry, marriage ministry, if you have usher, deacons, whatever it is, these are life groups to help enhance your ministry and build your team. All right. Moving forward, look at our youth. Now, in our youth section, uh, we have a youth congress. We want to have something annual, this big event for all the youth to come together and fellowship with other youth, not only locally, but statewide and eventually nationally and internationally. So we have a group for teens called Teens for Christ. We have Reached Kids, toddlers, Vacation Bible School, Christian Ed classes and resources, Children's Church, Youth International site, which means we have college kids, we have high school students coming from other countries learning English as a second language. And so they need watch care from faith based organizations. So we can refer them to churches in that area that's connected to us, or they could be a part of our featured church. And then we have next gen ambassadors, those young people who feel like they have potential to lead, or you see the potential in them to become a leader. This is basically like a youth council, if you want to say that. Youth Cares Initiatives is basically for those homeless runaway youth who have food insecurity, who struggle in school, who struggle with family, who need clothes, who need shelter. This is a youth care initiative. So you ever heard of Young Life? Well, we partnered with Young Life and we have our own branch called Reached Young Life, which is an online satellite group. So you can join us virtually, and we have those resources to get you connected to Young Life. And also the Fellowship Christian Athletes Program. All right, let's move forward. Now, I want you to see our school. We are starting to do a K through 12 program. And so those teachers there will be able to set their own rates, teach their own curriculum, have their own pay, and we're going to look for funding as well. And so what we're doing is we have what's called the Reach Christian Academy. Currently, we have just started and we will begin starting, I want to say, in October or November of 2025 this year. And so we're looking to start then to open and launch it. Currently, we're starting in Texas, which is for the whole state. And then, depending on the success and the growth, we'll choose other states. But the goal is to have all 50 states virtually and internationally. That's the goal. And we'll give you more information as time goes along. Reach school choice. If you're a parent or a teacher, you have the right, to give those resources or take away some of these resources for your child. You have the right to choose where your child learns. Okay, that's information on that. We have our Reach Sunday School, a GED program for those who's trying to get their GED. We have a Reach Bible College. So if you want to get your license, you want to be ordained, you want to be certified, you want to do weddings and funerals, or you want to become a chaplain, this is our Bible college. I have an affiliate program and I also have a partnership. And so there's going to be more information on that. That should start in November of this year or December during Christmas holiday season. Cam University is basically my own school where I show you how you can build your website just like this one. and how to build your own ministry. We have family daycare. We have a college ministry resource. We have tutors for those of you who want to tutor your youth after school programs in your church or business. This is going to be their resource. You can meet tutors, you can look at tutor curriculum and all of that. I think I discussed the Reach grants and scholarships there, where you can get business grants and scholarships. And these are education programs and assistance tab where you can look at programs to enhance your educational uh, business and organization. Of course, we have our parenthood program. This is our public learning opportunity and resources for new parents, seasoned parents. You can get advice, you can get tips right here. Very valuable information. Let me see how I'm doing good on time. Okay, almost done. You have our library. If you want to listen to audiobooks, do a read along, check out books. If you're a publisher or author and you want to showcase your books, this is the group you go to. So I'm going to move really quickly here. All right, let's go to our Life Center, my favorite part. Here you're going to see our Life Center here. I'm going to click on Life Center so that you can see what we're all about there. Give you a little history there. So our Life Center is to provide information, resources for patients, their families, staff, community. So this is basically an online virtual Life Center that's going to provide support with education, health information, resources, sessions to help access uh, support for quality of life and just helping our community, giving them trusted resources and showcasing vast abilities, possibilities, and information to build community. So, what does that look like? We have certain groups, and you can see there, but our featured Life Center groups is going to be in the Life Center tab. So we have a men's program, a women's program, motivational space for motivational speakers. If you're into fitness and aerobics and yoga and exercise and dieting, this is that group for you. So we're connected with programs for men, women, fitness. We have a reach therapy and counseling program. We have healing, recovery, and rehabilitation as well. We have our own crisis helpline. We have a safe place. If you ever heard of National Safe Place, we partnered with them and now we have reached Safe Place. This is geared for runaway youth, homeless youth, abused youth, and they need a safe place. And this is where you get those resources. As far as therapy and counseling is concerned, we're looking for professionals, those who are seeking licensing, certification to do therapy and counseling. We provide those resources as well. Also for recovery and rehabilitation. And then we have COVID-19 CDC helpline. Ever since COVID, our world changed, but guess what? Now we know how to prevent and how to be prepared, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? All right, let's move forward. Our career hub. And so what this is where you get career training, career readiness. So you have Job Corps. Remember they shut that down. I used to be a member of Job Corps. So it really helped me. You get trades, you get to learn industries and all of that stuff. You get certified and everything. So we have our own Reached Career Corps, right? So we have professionals and we have mentors that will come in and teach you the job. We have our camps, so summer camps and winter camps for career. We have career clubs. So if camp was fun, if our corp was fun, and the deadline for you to finish or you graduate, then you have these career clubs, right? And you can bring those clubs to churches, to schools, to after school programs, right? And so those resources are available. Tag is talents and gifts. So if you sing, you dance, you mime, play the piano, you're a comedian, you're artistic, whatever it is that you do, this is a place where you can showcase your talent and your gift. Those of you who are life coaches, your relationship coaches, your financial coaches, this is a reached coaching program. And if you're a coach and you do business with uh, consulting and all of that, this is the place where you can connect with other coaches or provide your own services. We have a mentorship program. It's called Mentors Circle for those of you who want to be a big brother or big sister, and you want to mentor somebody. This is where you go. And of course, panel professionals, which is where you meet professionals in your field or industry to get more advice. We have a marriage ministry, and we also have our military and veterans ministry. Okay. We have our career programs. And if you're interested in the latest gadgets, technology, this is our tech lab, right? You want to know how things are made, creativity, innovation. This is where you go. Okay, let's move forward. Our network listings. So here you'll get listings for freelance jobs, entrepreneur listings, consultant listings, build your credit. So we have credit counseling programs. We have business communications, which is like if you want to build your HR team, your work, your place of work, and you need motivation, you need business communications. This is where you go for those resources. We have lenders listings, so for scholarships, for grants, for loans, for SBA, Small Business Association, and things like that. This is where you will go. And then we have global listings. Get to meet businesses around the world that are doing business online or brick and mortar. If you have a driver's license and it's suspended, or you're looking to get a driver's license or a permit, come to our driver's license program. All right. And then for those who are deaf and cannot speak or cannot hear, we have a sign language program, one of the most passionate programs we have uh, on Facebook, but we're merging this on our website. And so those who worship, praise, preach, do business, teach, this is where you go to learn sign language or to enhance it. And then we have programs and assistance for your business as well. And then we have a networking program where you can jumpstart or launch your business. And this is going to give you those digital marketing tips. Okay, does that make sense? All right. Look at our services here. You see our services? In our services tab, you're going to see our membership tiers, your business account, your personal account, and how you can grow and expand your account here and secure it and make sure that it's safe and that you can meet new people. So you can have two accounts with us. We have our publishing group. So if you have a book, you have a magazine, you can publish it with us, or you can find a freelancer who will do it for you right here. We have our production. So if you do short films, movies, music, whatever it is that you do with a video, this is where you go. We have our travel agency program. So if you like to travel or you're a travel agent, we have currently an affiliate program with Expedia, um, uh, Airbnb. Who else do we have? Uh, Southwest Airlines. We have partnerships with them, so you can get perks, membership discounts. You get to book your flights and stuff like that. We have cruises and everything like trains and hot air balloons, just traveling and vacation. Okay, that's a program. Our Grace and Mercy Reentry Program is basically um, an initiative for those who are incarcerated and need a second chance. This is a program dedicated to them, if that makes sense. And we want to give them housing. We want to give them resources where they can apply for jobs, get their education, get their GED, or continue uh, their trade. Give them another opportunity and not uh, keep them in prison while they're not in prison, if that makes sense. So this is the reentry program. Pastors and leaders, they do get fatigued, burned out. So we have a pastors and leaders profile section. So it's called PAL, PAL, which stands for what? Pastors and leaders. And this is a program for them to network with each other. If you're a musician or if you're in an orchestra or band, you can go to these two groups opposite of each other and receive encouragement or creativity, listen to music, meet new groups. And if you're a content creator, this is a program for you to learn how to build your YouTube channel, Facebook channel, and how to get monetized. Reach developers is basically those who build websites, build apps, or they just develop um, anything digital. You can come here and get your resources, how you can increase and enhance your site. Let's go to Reached Cares. Reached Cares is basically uh, an initiative founded by me, where we want to give you space to breathe. Um, so if you're looking for something to build your spirit, we have reached search engines for faith-based websites that we recommend or suggest that you can visit. We have a talent team where you can join our talent team to add more resources and expand our website. Communities where you meet all of your friends or meet new friends or add friends or follow friends on this website. We have a news station where you can basically get updates on what's happening in your area. If you're having a tough day, get some joy, listen to our joyful sounds. If you're stressed out, get some peace and listen to our peaceful instrumentals. Okay, this is the cares tab. If you do skits, you do plays, this is a theater here. And if you take photos of nature, you have a gift and a gab for photography, this is where you go to our photography area. Does that make sense? Our PMed Center is basically pharmacy, medical, eye care, and dental care. So this is basically our online health clinic, right? So you're going to get a lot of information and meet professionals in that field. I believe in civil and human rights, so I decided to add that because it is a program that we all need. Everybody has a right to be respected. Somebody say amen. And everybody has a right and a choice. Amen. We don't discriminate. Our job is to love and reconcile and ultimately bring them to Christ. Not judge them, not cling them, but in the nation and the world we live in today, some people do not have civil rights or human rights. If you have a ministry at home and you want to connect with other home ministries, this is our iHome Ministry group. And here's our voting center. Everyone, no matter where you are, no matter who you are, has a right to vote. You believe it, say amen. Let's move on. This is our giving section. Here you can learn how to contribute and give. If I click on the kiosk, this section is currently blank because it's currently under review to add more giving platforms. But as you can see, we have Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Patreon, and DonorBox. And so that is currently being constructed, but it is going to be available in about a week or two. Here you see our initiatives. You can meet our partners and sponsors. If you have a fundraiser, we will advertise it and promote it, including our own fundraiser. We have our Reach Distributions, which is our volunteer group for IDEA, which I showed you earlier, the immediate distribution emergency assistance for emergency relief, right? In case of hurricane, tornado, earthquake, whatever catastrophic event happens, we want to be there and support you. We have a homeless ministry and we have an animal habitation ministry. So those of you who are animal lovers or you care about those who are on the streets, this is a group where you can enhance that ministry, where you can bring awareness and where you can support and build community. And then, of course, we have our domestic and victims unit, those who are abused, neglected, hurt, abandoned. This is that group where you can build, and this is how you can do outreach and evangelism and bring hurting people to your church and have programs and resources for them, including our gang ministry, which basically is not a gang as it is, but it's a ministry of those who used to be in gangs, ex gang members, leaders who care about the youth that are currently involved in gangs and how we can minister to them. Of course, we have funding programs and assistance. And if you have a business or you're a salesman or you're a canvasser, you do door to door, or maybe you're an evangelist and you preach on the street, we have a streets program designed for you. And these resources are available. All right. Now let's go to our help desk. Our help desk is available 24/7, and we have our reached policies and procedures. Get to meet our staff, see our online headquarters. You can see our IT department. So if there's any glitches or issues, this is who you reach out to. We have our security detail and mods or moderators for every group. We're going to make sure that they're all following our guidelines and excuse me, policies and procedures, because we do have write-ups, we do have warnings, and we will uh, block temporarily certain individuals who go against those guidelines, right? And so may the Lord watch. Moving forward, we have our Reached Insurance Group. So if you're involved in life insurance, health insurance, auto insurance, home insurance, whatever insurance you provide or you're a provider, um, we are affiliated currently with Aflac, Allstate, State Farm. We have affiliates and programs and resources for you. Our legal group, Christian attorneys, faith based attorneys, secular attorneys for any civil, family court, traffic court, whatever it is, we have it right here available for you in every category. Trust me, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Uh, let's move forward. Here's our bereavement program for those who are currently dealing with grief or looking for coping uh, ways to cope and resources and tools for your family. This is that program. And then we have our prison ministry program for those who are in prison, incarcerated. We want to minister to them. Our Reached Culture Museum for all cultures and ethnicities to get history, background, timeline on cultures. All right. And so you're going to get Hispanic culture, African culture, Middle Eastern culture, European, Chinese, Asian, Japanese, American culture. This is where you go. And of course, you're going to get faith based culture right here. And our memorial hall is to celebrate, commemorate, acknowledge, or give respects to those who have paved the way for us in their memory, or to those, or for those who are currently alive and still paving the way and making history. We want to honor everybody that does their part. Now we're going to the last part of our network, which is the social section. This is our social network. I believe it's, let me go there real quickly. There we go. Okay, social. Here you're going to see our tour. You're going to see how we invite, how we outreach those outside of church and bring them to Christ. You can join our Reach team, uh, our volunteer team, basically. You can look at our magazine. It's available online, or you can mail a hard copy home. You can look at our calendar events. And if you have events going on in your area, you can post your events there. And then we have our holiday events. Okay. We have our Reach dating app. As I mentioned before, if you're single, you're looking for the right person, no matter who you are, where you are, this is available for you. If you're into fashion, if you're into cosmetics, this is a group for you, right? Those of you who are homeowners, property owners, you want more advice, you want to connect with other uh, realtors and realty companies, this is the group for you. And if you're into nature, you want to grow a garden, a vegetable garden, a fruit garden, or you're just into flowers and nature and trees, this is your group. We just wanted to add that in for those of you who love that category. We also have a group for pets and support animals. If you need one, looking for someone who needs a support animal, this is where you get those resources and information. All right. So that is our network section. Now let's look at our office. When you go to the office tab, you're going to click on CEO. There you'll see what I do personally. So while I'm not doing all this, and this is on autopilot, this is for everyone else, I'm focused on my own personal assignments. So I have my own ministry, I preach, I teach. I have my own enterprises, I have my affiliate network. So there you can see who I'm partnering with, um, who's going to be affiliated with us to expand our platform. I do have my own morning TV and talk show talking about topics and stuff like that. I have my own store, my own podcast. I do tours virtually and in person when I sing or host events. I have media productions, which means I do have my own music label. I am a singer and I write songs. I sell my own goods in my own store and I have my own brand. And then, of course, the C3 Center that I showed you on the homepage, well, that's what this is. It's called the CAM Community Care Center, C3. Okay. My philanthropic movement is brought to you by the Cameron J. Williams Foundation. So I'm geared for education and housing. All right. I really want to help communities. And then my capital ventures is basically who I invest in, what small businesses or entrepreneurial opportunities so that we can grow your business, and of course, benefit Reach Global. When you go to our office and you click on staff, you'll be able to visit our team. Currently, it's just me and my wife right now. I'm the CEO and she's the COO, so she keeps us on our toes. Eventually, I would like to add more people, volunteers, or whenever we get the funding, I would like to do payroll. When you go to the locations, you click on map. When you click on map, what you're going to see is our fellowship collective. So national, international, and this is our scholars assembly, national and international. As I mentioned earlier, our school is national. So we're starting in Texas, in the United States, and then eventually we're going to start in other countries. And so when you have time, just click on those tabs and you'll see all of those. Here, basically, you'll see all of our e-campuses nationally and internationally as well. Those who are uh, pastors, bishops, business men and women. Um, we want to connect and partner with them and grow our platform. Okay, this is a network. Amen. When you go to locations, you're going to see our digital app. There, you will see that we have our QR code, or you can put your number there, and it's going to send you the link to download our app. Our app is available on Android and Apple, so the Google Play Store and the Apple Store. Okay, so everything you see on this website is going to be on an app, if that makes sense. Let's look at our community real quickly. In our community section, you're going to see our members. Our members are basically those who have created a profile, as you see on top up here. So if you have a profile, you're going to connect with people who have profiles with us. I'm just going to show you a few. I'm not going to get into their business for privacy and confidentiality, but you'll be able to see for yourself all the members and admins and writers and moderators and all of that, right? And if you want to search for them, you can click here and find them. You can click on your own profile, which will be at the top of the menu options. And there you can click on my profile, your subscriptions, your posts, and groups and stuff like that. All right. So the members basically is meeting friends, following. You ever have a Facebook? Anybody have a Facebook? So yeah, same thing. You meet friends, you invite friends, you add friends, you create groups and pages and stuff like that. Then, of course, our search, our community search, as I mentioned earlier, is where you're going to go and you're going to look at faith based recommendations that we provided for you to go visit other than reached. Okay. Now let's go to events. This is our calendar. Okay. So every year, what you're going to see is what we do. So, for example, we have our Back to School Sunday. This is our upcoming most recent event, right? So the most recent event will be up here, but our calendar will show, uh, our events will show on the days of that month, the date of that calendar. And then, of course, you have a whole year's worth of upcoming events as well. Here, you're going to see uh, other events and special events in your area. You just click here and you just type in your zip code and it'll pull that up. Our store currently is under construction, so it is the Reach store. I guess I'll just no, I'm not going to do that because it's currently under construction. But there we have partnered with Walmart, eBay, and Amazon currently, and we're looking to partner with more franchises or businesses. We are affiliated with them, and we have those contracts in our database in our email sect. And so what that is their products is sold in our store, our products is sold in their store. And so we're making them money, but we're making our money twice because if we sell their products in our store, we get paid from them. And if we sell our products in their store, we get paid from us. So we get paid twice, right? And in turn, we're trading consumers, right? And so if you have a merchandise, if you have a business and you have a store, connect your store with us and you'll get those same perks and benefits. And it's all yours. All royalties, all sales belong to you because it's your store. You're just getting more exposure by affiliating and connecting with us. So you can sell your products with us. And in turn, your products will be available on Walmart, eBay, and Amazon. by being connected with Reached. Let's move forward to our support. You can support us by giving. I think I already showed this to you. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Patreon, Donor Box. Eventually, we're going to have Zelle, Givelify. That's what this blank space is for. And I think there'll be a video to our partners and sponsors as well. Another support tab is our partners tab. So you're going to see the clients that we work with and the clients who sponsor us and partner with us. And so you'll be able to click on their profile and see their business, and their mission is in line with our mission. And then last but not least, you will see our team. And when you go here, eventually we want to hire people, but currently right now we are doing volunteer until we can get funded, uh, which will happen as we grow. But currently, if you want to apply to any of these current available volunteer opportunities, you'll see the role, you'll see their description and their level. If you're interested in any of those, I know I'm scrolling fast, but you can go to the workers union and give us your information and we'll see what we can do. Okay, let me click on this logo here so we can go back home. We're pretty much done with this tour. We did it under 1 hour, 5 minutes to the hour. So very good. We did a very great job, very detailed, very informative. If you have a phone, a laptop, or whatever, you can access this at any time. Okay. Um, if you have a business, if you have a ministry, you can connect yours with us. You can even get those resources and programs. Let me see real quickly if I can pull up. Let me go to the Life Center real quick. So I want to go to Network and click on Life, and then I'll be connected to the Life Center, right? And so, for example, for our men's ministry, you can click there, and basically what that looks like here is you get to meet uh, people who are involved in our CUC videos for men and how to deal with masculinity biblically, and things of that nature, and connecting, right? There's always going to be a pinned post. This pinned post is going to connect you to a website. So every group is going to have its own website. Every group that we have has its own website. The reason being is because we want to have grant funding for each and every single group. My motto here is wherever there is a need, there is a ministry. Say that. Wherever there is a need, there is a ministry. When you go to the women's group, same thing. For you know what? I'm gonna just show you this. Click on women. Look at our women's group, right? Same thing like as the men, right? You're going to get resources and videos on, you know, whatever motivation, encouragement, uh, things like that. So you can post pictures, you can post videos, you can post, share your Facebook page or your group. It's basically a faith based network. But as I mentioned earlier, every group has a pinned post and it has its own website. I'm going to click this link here real quickly and I'm going to put in the password in order to sign up with any website. I don't care if it's Facebook, I don't care if it's Instagram, I don't care if it's YouTube or TikTok. You're going to have your own email. You have to sign up with Google, Facebook, or any other email that you have. If you're already a member, just click that login tab. And when you log in, it'll automatically put you in there, if that makes sense. Okay. So currently, I'm going to show you the Reach Women tab. And as you can see, that's what I meant when I said every site should have its every group should have its own site for grant funding purposes, if that makes sense. I'm not going to show you the whole thing right now, but I'm just giving you a taste. It's currently under construction, but you understand. So when we go to any group, there's a pinned post. For example, therapy and counseling. Let's go there real quickly. This is very important for those who need therapy and opportunities. I'm going to click there. As you can see, breathe is our motto. And so right here, It says coming soon, our Reach Therapy and Counseling website. As I said, every pinned post has a website link for this specific group. Now you can either stay in this group or any group, and you can look at videos and stuff like that, and it can give you tips and topics on mental health and counseling and trauma. But when you click here, I'm gonna click here, and that picture you just seen, right, is gonna show right here. So I'm gonna log in with my Google account, and it's gonna take me right there, right? It's gonna immediately put me into the wall. So those who are posting on here, you'll see programs and resources, featured groups and stuff like that, how you can donate. And this headquarters section is just going to take you right back to our homepage. Isn't that awesome? Okay. One more thing. Let me go here. I want to show you this. Back to the Life Center section. So when you scroll down on any tab, remember I showed you these blocks. So you can click on any block, right? So for example, I'm gonna click on the men's block. There, you're gonna see uh, our partnerships with business programs and listings from Facebook, from other websites and affiliates. And basically, you click on those links and it'll take you to their website and you can get more information about them, what they do, how they serve in their community. And we're looking for more people, more businesses. Doesn't matter which block, doesn't matter which program, we're going to network, we're going to grow. Not only do we expose and promote your program, but we have our own as well, just in case. Anything can happen, but we are always available. All right. My favorite part, as I mentioned, is our ministry section because it's a global network and we're networking globally and nationally. So when you click here to our e-campuses, once again, I want you to put this in the top of your mind. We're reaching people that we have never met before that have the possibilities, the opportunities to engage, to grow, and to expand, and to really do kingdom building and ministry for the glory of God. Does that make sense? So I just want you to keep these nations in your prayer, keep our connections in prayer. Come grow with us, come be with us, okay? I'm gonna show you this one. Uh, the Organizations Connect. I don't think I showed you this one, but I'm going to show you anyway. This is a collective of faith groups, world organizations. I told you Church of God in Christ, PAW, UPC, Full Gospel, Church of Our Lord Jesus Christ, the PCAF, Pilgrim Assemblies, Full Gospel Baptist Churches, ANWA, Global United Fellowship, uh, Assemblies of God. It doesn't matter. We're coming together for one purpose, and we're looking for more organizations to partner with every day on the daily. Uh, so hopefully, as I click on the home logo, you get uh, you enjoyed this tour. You understand my heart, my vision, and the secret to our success. Wherever there's a need, there is a ministry. We want to serve. We want to grow, give back to our community, because everybody has a phone, everybody has a tablet, everyone has a computer. And so I just give you step by step on how to access the website. And then um, I'm going to show you in CAM University when you go to the school section, you click CAM University, and I'll show you how to grow your Facebook and YouTube channel and to get monetized and to open up your own courses and get paid for doing that. Create your books, workbooks, curriculum, music, comedy, therapy session, whatever it is, whatever idea you have, we're going to put a ministry there because there's a need. And guess what? It's not just online, but those needs are going to meet you in any state of America, in any country on the continent. It's available. And it's not just a one man show. There's pastors in Africa, Asia, Brazil, Europe, Israel, Jamaica. I mean, everywhere. Business men and women doing cryptocurrency, digital optics, web developers, music, production, movies, short films, real estate, health, cooking. It doesn't matter what. And then you have career clubs on how you can grow. This is going to be awesome. You can get your GED. You can graduate our K through 12 program. You can go to Bible college, get your ordained license, become a licensed certified minister, and then you can take those credits. And actually, we have connection where if you take classes with us, those credits are going to be useful when you transfer to a 4-year university to pursue your bachelor's, your master's, um, or eventually your doctorates. Isn't that awesome? So uh, I want you to see the vision. Without a vision, the people perish. As for me, and my house, we will serve the Lord. We are about to build and we cannot come down. And so I made this video for you just so you can see my heart and my vision with your own eyes and continue to be in prayer. I thank you for your time. I really value your time and thank you for using that time to believe, to belong, to become, to be bold, to build and experience kingdom building through this social media network where we provide opportunities for everybody for the glory of God. May the Lord bless you. May God keep you. And thank you so much for being with me. My name is Pastor Cameron Williams, and I'm out. And if you want to contact us, you can email us at reachglobal@gmail.com or contact us at area code 682 392 5696. God bless you. We'll see you in the future.